So this is my .NET code. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run this application, and you don't need to be necessary hands-on on this .NET code. Just for demo purpose I'm using, but just to understand, basically you can clone this project, and I will attach this GitHub link. You can clone it and you can try it out. Basically, I have written, if you go to the view, you have in this file, you have this page. You can, for in your case, if you want to explore it, you can change this file and try to push it and you can explore it. So what I'm going to do is, this is my page. I done some changes. Okay. Now what I'll do is, so I say that I will add some more thing. So I'm adding AWS training check-in.com. Okay, I've just added and I'm just saving. Now what I'm going to do is I have done some changes. I added this content. Now what I'll do is I try to build this application because I have changed the file. So your build output will come here. It's built successfully. Now we'll try to run this application. Let me minimize it. I'm going to run it in my local because I want to test it out whether it should work in local. So I'm going to test it out. My whatever I done the changes, it has to reflect in my local. Yeah, it is. It works fine. So what I'll do is I'll come here. One second. So I'm adding this link also, and I'll change it accordingly. Uh, so once your application is running, it's not, usually it will open in different window. I'm resharing. So I'm adding this link. So once you do any changes, it has to reflect here. So that I'm running. Yeah, it's loading. Yeah, website also loading. We'll just see whether whatever I done the changes, it's reflecting. And we'll push the latest changes into my Docker Hub. Yeah, so if we click here, yeah, it goes. That's fine. So what I'll do is, whatever you done the changes is working fine in my local. What we'll do is, we try. So this is my Docker file. A Docker file is a set of instructions. You're telling the instruction how to build as an image. Huh? Your project will be builded and deploy and how to deploy your application into your run as a containers. So what I'll do is uh, now I'll go to my console. So let me open. You can do it in command line thing or in your Docker desktop. Uh, so I'm going to use console. Okay, now what I'll do is I will put docker dot so you, docker.ps will tell that your Docker is your how many containers are running. Right now, nothing is running in a container. If you put images, lot of images is there. This is the image which I created last time. Now, what I'll do is I will take this copy. It's written not. So if you go here, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to remove the old image and now what I'll do is my source code is located on this path. So let me take the source code path because I need to know the location of my source code. Copy this full path. So I'm going up to here. So go to your command prompt and in command prompt, just put cd, your path name. Um, yeah. So put dir. You can see your Docker file. Okay. Now I'm going as put Docker build. So you are going to build it and you are going to tag it and you are going to give a name for this. Okay, I'm sorry. So you have to give a name. So what I'll do is I'll give a name as this name. Okay. So I'm going to give as 1 second might be I don't want to let me go as Docker images. Okay. So what I'll do is I'm going to give a name. So I'm going to build this as an image. So build Docker build -t and you can give a name for this. So I'm going to give .NET web apps demo. And so where it is my Docker file located? It's located in my current directory. So I'm giving dot. So defaultly it will understand your Docker file will be in your current directory. Means if you it will understand it will take this file. Okay. So since I am in the current directory, I'm giving a dot. Okay. Now let me see. So it is trying to build my Docker file. So I given a name as .NET Web Apps Demo. So it is building and it's restoring my packages. So your everything it is shipping actually. So whatever you have dependency file. So whenever you build your code and take it, so it is what is happening is in behind the scene, it is building your file, building your application, and all the dependency of that applications has been restored, and it is packaging and putting in this path. So right now it is built it. So if you go to Docker images, you can see just now it is created. This is the one. Okay. So defaultly it will go with latest. Okay. Now what I have to do is I need to push this code into a common repository. Okay. That we will see in the next lecture. Thank you.